jack the rating up.
You think they're going for big ratings on all three debates?
I think he's gonna really say some wild things.
Well, they both pledged that America's relationship with Israel would remain strong in their meetings with Benjamin Netanyahu yesterday. So they were both being diplomatic and meeting with a leader of state. Meanwhile, a statue of a naked Donald Trump in downtown Vegas has been vandalized. Joshua Monroe is the artist behind the Trump statue, and he says it's very unfortunate that people treat works of art this way. 120.
It's really disheartening to see the way that people here in Vegas treat art, the way several other art pieces in the city have been vandalized or destroyed. This is why we can't have nice things.
That's why we can't have nice things.
What's that all about? He's very upset that they vandalized his statue of a naked Donald Trump. I wonder what naked Donald Trump looks like.
I saw it in paper. Very, very nice.
How do you get ready for the debates?
Why would anyone be surprised in Vegas that
something is vandalized?
Vegas is full of drunken idiots.
Absolutely.
Shit's going to get vandalized.
Don't put anything on the street in Vegas if you want to keep it nice. Dr. Sean Foreman of Barry University in Miami says it's common for candidates to have stand-ins of their opponents during debate preparations.
We've heard that Hillary Clinton may have a few people playing Trump in her debate preparations because we're just not sure which version of Donald Trump may show up on her debate stage.
Yeah, didn't we find out that one of them was Yucko the Clown?
Yucko the Clown was one of the guys brought in to help Hillary Clinton rehearse. Yeah, we actually had an exclusive on that too, and the Metallica album. But yeah, you know, I think Hillary was in town yesterday. I mean, of course, she would have to come here at some point because the debate's going to be at Hampshire University out on Long Island. And I was in like this, I was driving back to the city, and it was like 20 police cars, and then there's a caravan of like black limousines, and then an ambulance, and I think when the presidential hopefuls, you know, the two travel, they even have like an emergency ambulance and all that.
Right.
I thought maybe this is Hillary Clinton. Could have been Trump, but I think he'd be down by Trump Tower where I was up. I don't know. I think I was somewhere, and then I imagined that Hillary was rehearsing at somebody's apartment. I had all this going on in my head yesterday.
None of this validated by any facts.
Nothing validated, no facts, nothing verified. I just described a situation that only existed in my head. Hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
Meanwhile, Gary Johnson, he's one of the lesser party candidates. He's the Libertarian nominee for president. And
Wiener should change his name to Johnson. It's a little less offensive. A little.
He is not going to be a part of the debate, but I guess he's interested in keeping his name alive. So he's announcing that climate change is no joke. Though he's laughing off a comment he made 5 years ago. 114.
At one point, Africa and South America separated, and I am talking now about the Earth and the fact that we have existed for billions of years and will going forward.
He also said that, well, he made this prediction about the sun, 115.
We should. And the long-term view is that in billions of years, the sun is going to actually grow and encompass the Earth, right? So global warming is in our future.
I didn't know that.
Is that imbecile who didn't know what Aleppo was?
Yes. And he says...
Robert, what's Aleppo again? Just so I can feel smart.
It's the main, you know, it's the main spot where all the things are going on in Syria.
So what's he saying?
With all the bombing.
So the sun is going to engulf the Earth?
The sun is going to grow.
Oh, I hope I'm dead by then.
And he says there will be one important factor for the human race in years to come, 116.
We do have to inhabit other planets. The future of the human race is space exploration.
It's so important that the human race go on.
Yeah, we gotta inhabit other planets.
Yeah.
Don't you think if they're habitable, somebody else is already there?
I wonder. I think this is one big mistake. I don't think there is life on other planets.
But there's no other planet probably where life could exist.
Yeah, this is like a gazillion to one shot that we're living on here.
So he's going to take us somewhere else.
I think we're alone in the universe.
Except for the billions of people who are already here.
Yeah. It's pretty lonely.
A top advisor to Hillary Clinton says she has to be ready for any untruths that Donald Trump might bring up at tonight's presidential debate. 1-9.
It's going to be good.
Donald Trump is inveterately says things that aren't true. He comes in and PolitiFact rated him the liar of the year last year.
Wow. And Tim Kaine is worrying that there will be a different set of standards for the candidates. 112.
Let it be an even standard for both, but that issue about specifics, answering those unanswered questions, and checking people on truthfulness, that's going to be very important.
Everyone's all uptight, man.
I know. An advisor to Donald Trump is crediting his recent surge in the polls to his taking his message directly to the voters. 1-8.
Donald Trump has been in Pennsylvania, he's been in Florida, he's been in Ohio. I was with him in Virginia. He is out speaking to the American public.
If I'm Trump, I'm coming out swinging. First words out of my mouth. Hillary Clinton, she's got a tail. What do you mean, a tail? A tail to tell? No, a T-A-I-L. Tail. Right?
Trump's vice president believes tonight's presidential debate will show a stark contrast between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. 111.
I would be like, pull your pants down now and show America that you have grown a tail. And then she'll go, I won't do it. And then I'll go, you see, she's lying. Right?
If she didn't have a tail, she'd pull her pants down.
Drop your pants and prove you don't have a tail. What number is this?
111.
Hillary Clinton essentially wants to continue the policies of this administration that have weakened America's place in the world, stifled America's economy, walked away from our most cherished constitutional principles.
And there was a little bit of going back and forth on Twitter this weekend between the Hillary camp and Trump's camp. It was announced, I guess Mark Cuban tweeted that he's going to be in the front row of the debate, and he supports Hillary Clinton. And so I think Trump tweeted, if dopey Mark Cuban wants to sit in the front row, maybe I'll invite Jennifer Flowers. So Pence says that Jennifer Flowers will not be at tonight's debate. 110.
Yeah, that might have pissed some people off.
Jennifer Flowers will not be attending the debate tomorrow night, but Donald Trump was using the tweet really to mock the effort by Hillary Clinton and her campaign to really distract attention.
A whole audience full of like Bill Clinton's women, Trump's women. You know what I mean? It'd be good.
Oh my goodness.
If I'm Trump, I'm coming out with all kinds. I'm going to be like, Hillary Clinton is a werewolf. And then that'll throw her up because she'll have to deny it, right? What do you think?
Oh, she'll have to deal with it, I suppose.
I'm not a werewolf.
That allegation.
Prove it.
And Trump's campaign manager says former GOP rival Ted Cruz did sign a pledge to support Donald Trump. 1-6.
That's right. He did.
I'm very happy that Senator Cruz kept his promise and adhered to principle.
I think like after that debate where Trump said that maybe Cruz's dad was involved in the assassination of President Kennedy. Wasn't there something like that? I thought maybe Cruz would just never endorse him, but he had.
Somehow Trump sweet-talked him.
He sweet-talked him. Yeah, let him sit there for Metallica.
So he picked up the Cruz endorsement, and Hillary Clinton picked up the endorsement of the New York Times. Snapchat users will soon have another way to record. The company, which now goes by Snap Inc., I don't know if you knew they had changed their name, will release recording sunglasses known as spectacles. The product can record 10-second snippets straight from the eyewear by pressing a button, complete with a 115-degree lens camera. The video will then be saved to the user's Snapchat memories on a smartphone. The company will release a limited number of the specs in black, teal, or coral. The new hardware will cost $130 and is said to be landing soon, though no exact date of ordering information has come out yet.
Right.
Something to look forward to. The former president of Iran, that Mahmoud Ahmadinejad.
Mahmoud Ahmadinejad, yes, Rob.
I guess he'd like to be president again. He, I guess, considered that a lot of fun. But the supreme leader of Iran, the Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, has said that it would not be in his interest or in the interest of the country.
Is everybody in Iran named Khomeini?
Yes.
There's like 50 guys, Khomeini. Every fucking guy is Khomeini. Is that like Smith over there?
I guess so.
Yeah, Ayatollah Khomeini. Wasn't there like 10 Ayatollahs ago, Khomeini?
Ali Khamenei this time.
Khomeiniac.
Ahmadinejad has not announced any plans to take part in the election in May, but there has been speculation in Iran that he was considering such a move. So the Ayatollah was just like, don't even think about it.
I just like when you go, Tehran. Tehran.
People in Charlotte, North Carolina are trying to return to normal.
Remember that guy, Insani Khomeini, who ran Iran for like 7 years?
Nearly a week after a black police officer shot and killed a black man, a few signs of normalcy are coming back to the uptown area that saw violent protests for 2 nights after Keith Scott was killed.
Iran.
Tehran.
Tehran.
Well, that was probably the correct
Oh my God, yes.
pronunciation. I'm like George Takei.
Right.
Iran.
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 Iran. You're such a lady, I love it.
At nearby Bank of America Stadium, protesters peacefully demonstrated before the NFL Carolina Panthers played the Minnesota Vikings yesterday afternoon. A few National Guard troops are scattered through the city, but a midnight to 6 a.m. curfew is no longer in place.
This is that song by Insani Khomeini.
Iran.
All right, there it is.
Thank you. There are several new features in the types of flu vaccines that are available this year.
Thank you.
And Dr. Susan Reen from the Cleveland Clinic explains 1-3.
There is a new vaccine is available for people 65 years and older that has what's called an adjuvant in it. This is an added chemical to help it work better.
She says it's better to get vaccinated sooner rather than later as well. 1-4.
It's really important for people to take flu vaccine as early in the season as they can.
When do you do it?
It takes at least 2 weeks for antibodies to show.
Oh yeah, I got it. Why didn't my doctor give me a flu shot this year?
When were you there? Maybe you got there too early.
Yeah, I knew I got there too early.
Looks like it's going to clear up here.
A former USA gymnastics team doctor, already accused of sexually abusing 2 gymnasts, is facing 16 more complaints. Dr. Larry Nassar has already stepped down after the allegations made by a medalist from the 2000 Sydney Olympic Games and gymnast Rachel Denhollander. He recently was fired by Michigan State University as well. 5 of the alleged victims claimed that the doctor penetrated them with his finger and touched them inappropriately during routine visits. Nassar's attorney says that the doctor was performing a legitimate medical procedure whenever he did that. So the girl also said, I don't think so.
Benji was violated with a finger.
Yes. We all witnessed that.
Right.
3 or a third Mexican priest has been killed in a week. A missing Mexican priest was found shot dead off the side of a highway in western Mexico days after he was kidnapped from his parish residence. Authorities said that the priest, his body was found Saturday night in an area called I can't even read that.
Don't bother.
Because we're not going there.
Right.
He was kidnapped last Monday, the same day authorities in the Gulf Coast state of Veracruz found the bodies of two priests who had been declared or abducted from their parish residence the previous day. Why are they abducting and killing priests in Mexico?
For Awa.
This death brings the total to 31 killed in Mexico since 2006.
Was there any guacamole?
Guacamole?
Guacamole.
I think that was the parish they found him.
Guacamole. It's not guacamole. Guacamole. Guacamole.
Also in the news, Chuck Schumer says that cell phone alerts like the one sent out last Monday about New York and New Jersey bombings suspect Ahmed Khan Rahami don't provide nearly enough information. 117.
Yeah, I didn't know what was happening.
Use the left 2 lanes to take exit 4 from US 4, New Hampshire 16.
Here's all it said.
Hold on.
Wanted, Ahmed Khan Rahami, 28-year-old male. See media for pic. Call 911 if seen.
Yeah, what does that say?
Yeah, that means you gotta now go somewhere else to find more information so that you can be of help.
Robin and I wanted to find that guy. We would have been heroes.
That's right, but we didn't have enough information on our phone, and we couldn't carry a TV with us.
Yeah, I carry a TV on my back, like a hunchback.
Makes no sense what she just did.
Is there anything else?
And finally, this morning, the #1 movie at the box office,
Go ahead.
the 1960s Western Magnificent Seven was remade, starring Denzel Washington, and it earned around $35 million in its first weekend in theaters.
How do you like that?
That's right.
There you go.
Coming in a close second was this week's Warner Brothers animated comedy, Storks, which sold nearly $22 million worth of tickets in its debut weekend. So that's what's happening.
All right, bye, everyone.
Jump into a little something now that kind of moves right along.
Classic hip hop.
Are your ears working today?
Backspin, baby.